Hey G Squad, welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we have this cool amazing product right here in my hand, and basically what this is an electric scooter that's in use. So you can see that the packaging itself is pretty big and super heavy, so I need to put it down and then do it. So let me actually do that first. So this is basically what the packaging looks like right here, and when you guys open it up, this is basically what the inside looks like. You can see it's well protected. Let's take this part out. Alright, so when we take it out, this is basically what it looks like right here. And this is basically what it looks like inside, if you guys can see. So inside they provide you guys a nice little bag, I guess, to carry it. And then here's like an accessory box. Let's see what's inside here. Alright, so inside they provide you guys the cable that is used to charge up the product. So this part is to plug into the product. And this part is where you plug in this cable right here to extend it, to plug it into your outlet. Right here is the indicator light to show you guys where the battery percentage is and whether or not it's charging or not. So if it's red, that means charging. If it's green, that means full. And I'll show you guys how to use that in a second. Alright, so once we open it up, this is basically what it looks like right here. You guys see it definitely looks amazing. And then you see right here it's fully protected right here. So let's take off this part first to see what it looks like. Alright, so once we open up, this is basically what it looks like right here. So it does have the LED lights here, which is pretty awesome. So that way when you guys are actually using it, people in front of you can see it. So inside the packaging itself, it does provide you guys instruction manual to teach you guys how to use it and all the different functionality on the product itself. So inside the instruction manual, they do provide the instruction to teach you guys how to set up and how to fold it back up and everything. And also show you guys what each button is for here as well. So you can see right here are all the button controls and what each one is for, if you can see. So I do apologize for all the noise that's been going on. There's a lot of construction going on. I can't control it. And then here is a little bag that they provide for you guys to hold the actual scooter itself. This is basically what it looks like. You can see it's quite big. It can fit the whole entire scooter itself. And they do provide you guys a little handle to carry it as well, which is pretty awesome. So that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Before I actually go test it out, I do want to talk about some of the specs about the product itself first. So the product itself, it has a 350 watts motor, and you guys can go up to a 20 mile per hour speed limit. And the maximum range of the product itself is 22 miles if you guys want to use it. That is the maximum. The product itself, it does have a very safe system built in, especially for the braking system. It has a dual braking system that's built in, which is pretty awesome. And for the scooter itself, it does have a LCD display so you can see everything on there, like the speed and everything else. And obviously, since it is foldable, that means it is super portable as well, so you can bring this with you guys anywhere. And what's also really cool about this product is the fact that not only is it an electric scooter, you guys can definitely use it as a regular scooter as well. If you guys want to save battery or whatever, you can do it manually as well, which would definitely come in handy if the battery does die on the scooter itself. So that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Let me actually go test it out in terms of charging the product and actually testing it out first. And then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so when you guys want to charge the actual product itself, you guys want to make sure you guys plug this part in first. And you can see right here, there's a green indicator light right there. So once you guys plug in the actual product itself onto the scooter itself, it should turn red. So you guys want to plug it into this little slot right here. So right there. And you can see the light turn red right here. So that's how you guys know the product itself is charging. And like I mentioned, once it's fully charged, the light should turn green. So we'll just let this fully charge first before I test it out. Alright, so once we take out the scooter, this is basically what it looks like right here, if you can see. So here's the wheels right here, and here's the other side of the wheels right here. You guys can see that the handles right here, and they are foldable. Right here is where we have the LED lights right here, and then the LED display is right here. So let me actually assemble this and show you guys what it actually looks like first. Alright, so once you guys get to this part right here, you want to push it all the way so that this part right here can lock in. So just like this. Alright. And we got it locked in right here. So as you can see, once we pull it open all the way, it should lock right here to go into this slot right here. And then we have this little latch right here that you guys can actually use to close it later on. And then right here, right above it, if you guys open this slot right here, this is where to plug in the cable to charge it up. So just like how I mentioned earlier, for this product itself, it actually has a dual braking system. So one way to brake it is by pushing this down right here to brake it manually. And the other way is to use the brake system right here. This button right here is for accelerating, and this is for braking. And they do have a little hook spot right here. So you can put stuff on here like grocery bags or whatever, which is pretty awesome. And this part right here is where to loosen it up. So if you guys pull this part open like this, you guys can pull this part up like this. Pretty easily. And then you can see right here, we have two slots right here. So once you guys pull the bar up, you guys can see that part pop out. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so we got that one right there. So if you guys want the bar to be even higher, just want to push this and then pull up higher. Alright, so I push that in, and what I want to do now is to pull up a little bit higher. and then that's how high I can go. So that's the maximum. So just to give you guys a perspective of how high I can go, that is basically how high it is. You guys make it shorter or higher based on your preference. So here are all the buttons right here, you guys can see. So this is the honking button, this is the set button, power button, and then this is the flashlight or LED light right here. And then right here is the speed level. So there's 3 different speed levels. So there's 1, 2, or 3. 3 is the maximum, which is 20 miles per hour. And the lowest one is about like, I think 10 or 5 miles per hour, something like that. And then you guys have the bar right here to hold it. So one right here and one right here to get good grip. And on the bottom of the scooter itself, it actually has a little latch to hold it in place when you guys want to park the car or the scooter itself. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so you can see this bottom part right here. So you just want to use your feet or your hand to kick it down like this. Just like that. And if you guys want to tilt the actual scooter itself, it actually holds it up just like that, if you guys can see. So that little thing right there is holding up the scooter, which is pretty awesome. And that is basically what the wheels look like right there. And also in the back one right here, if you guys can see. And then the power is being generated through here all the way to the wheel itself. So this is where actually will power the wheels start moving, not the back one. The back one just follow manually, and this is where actually will power up the wheels right here. Alright, so let's turn it on and see what the screen looks like first. But before I do that, I want to remove this layer right here so you can get a better view of it. Alright, so let's turn it on. So I'm going to press and hold this button right here. And this is basically what the display looks like right here, as you can see. So there's a battery life right there. There's a trip right here to show you guys how much you guys travel. There's a speed level indicator right there. So this is 1. If I press it again, it goes to 2 and 3. So that's the highest one right there. So if I press this just a little bit, you guys can see that it actually moves by itself. Alright. So obviously when you guys use the product itself, you guys don't want to just press that like really hard immediately like this, because they'll just yank the whole entire thing. So slowly get into it and gradually build it up like this. Like that. And same thing for the brakes. You guys don't want to just brake it immediately. So the brake is on this side right here. So you can see that once I press the brake option right here, it pops up a red indicator right here. If you guys want to use the honking option, you just press this to honk. And that's the honking option. If you guys want to use the LED light, you just want to press this to turn it on. Alright. So it is a super bright LED light. So it's perfect for nighttime and everything. And if you look at the back wheel right here, if I press on the brake, see what happens. Alright. So the light turns on. If you guys want to turn off the LED light, just press this button right here to turn it off. And you guys are all set. So right here, I also show you guys the battery voltage right here and how long is your trip. So as long as you guys have the device on, it actually starts counting how long you guys been using it. And right here, show you guys how far you guys are going right here. And in terms of the actual scooter itself, you guys can see that it's made pretty nicely. Especially this part right here, it actually will give you guys a very nice grip to it when you guys step on it, so that way it won't slip around. So that's basically everything that's on the product itself. Let me just try it out really quick to show you guys a quick demo of it. I'm not good at riding scooters, so I'll just show you guys a failed video of me trying to use it. Alright, so after testing the actual product itself, it is pretty good. If you guys are not used to using it, I do recommend going on a beginner level or speed level 1 and work your way up. But just testing it indoors and everything, it actually works pretty well. I definitely feel comfortable and confident using it. The brake system works pretty well. Basically the acceleration button and the brakes button, you don't want to press that immediately really hard. You just want to gradually press it. Because if you guys press it too fast, the speed is too fast and you guys can't control it. So I recommend doing it slowly and just building your speed up. But definitely you do need a little bit of speed to balance on the actual product itself. So it's a little bit hard for me to show you guys what it looks like indoors, but hope this video helps a little bit. But now let me actually show you guys how to fold up the scooter itself, so you guys can actually make it more portable for traveling and bringing it around wherever you guys want. So remember this pink thing that I showed you guys earlier right here in the bottom part? So what you guys want to do is to press that while actually loosening up the actual scooter itself right here to get this part out from here. So you guys want to use the feet right here to push the pink part right here down while letting that part loose like this. And then just loosen it up. If you can see, you do have to use a little bit of force to press it down, otherwise it won't get loosened. And then for this part right here, you just want to push it down so it latches to this part right here, like that. And you guys are all set for that part. Next thing right here, if you guys want to close this part right here, close the latch right here, and make sure this part is loose first. So open this part up, so just like that. And then use the little latch right here that's underneath the 2 holes I showed you guys earlier, and close it back up like this. And then close back up the latch right here, and it is all set. So once you guys fold it back up, this is basically what it looks like right here. And then for the 2 bars right here, if you guys want to close it, so you guys want to press this little button right underneath the latch or the bar right here. So there's a little button underneath the handlebar right here, where my finger is right here. So you guys want to push that button up, and then pull the actual handlebar out like this. And then you guys can fold it back up like that. And then you guys are all set. So that is basically how you guys fold up the actual scooter itself for the handlebars and the actual scooter itself. So that is basically what it looks like once you guys fold it back up. So once you guys fully fold it back up like this, you guys just carry it with you guys anywhere you guys want to. Alright, welcome back guys. So now you guys saw a quick test of the product itself. You guys can see that it definitely does work. Super easy to use, super easy to charge. Everything about it is pretty easy. And it'll definitely make your travel time a lot easier and faster as well using one of these. But now that we do unboxing and testing the product itself, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for me, honestly, I would definitely have to say that this product or anything similar to this in terms of electric scooters are definitely really worth it. If you guys want one or need one of these, especially if you guys want to make your trips a lot easier and don't have to walk to work or whatever, then these are definitely really worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want one or don't need one or have just one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save the money for something else that actually do need. But other than that, that's pretty much it for unboxing and testing the product itself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, then make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And if you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. It'll definitely help this video and channel out. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.